Hi, I'm Julia with Julia Sue's Stamping, where I am passionate about stamping, coloring, paper crafts, creating cards, and sharing the fun of doing all of that with you. I'm from Northeast Ohio. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick card that is a wonderful template to use for lots of cards that you may need to have. It is a thinking of you that I used today, and I used the Botanical Layers stamp set with it. Trying to make sure it's in the camera range there. Okay, so here is the card that I did, and inside it's simply blank and ready for you to either put any sentiment that you want in there, or if you're giving the whole card away to a friend, whatever they want to put in there. Use your own stamp set to do whatever you want. As I said, I use the Botanical Layers. So let's get started. For this card, we're starting off with a piece of crumb cake that has been cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4.25. Using the bone folder, I'm going to make that score line nice and tight. Then the next thing we're going to do is take a piece of basic white cardstock that is cut 5.25 inches by 4. Using adhesive, I'm going to adhere that to the inside of the card. There. Now we're going to take a piece of Designer Series paper. This is from the Flight and Airy. I love these colors and how rich they look, all the different variations in it, as if it's been watercolored. This piece has been cut 3 inches by 4.25. I'm going to put some adhesive on it because I'm going to adhere it to a piece of of basic white cardstock that's been cut 3 1/8 inch by 4 3/8 inch. So it will frame this just beautifully. It's only cut 1/8 of an inch bigger. Nice. Now I'm going to put adhesive on the back of here, and I'm going to put this piece on the front of our crumb cake base. Beautiful. This piece of Designer Series paper is also from the Flight and Airy. It has been cut 4.25 inches by 1 inch. I'm going to put that right across the center here, or maybe a little up, maybe a little down, wherever you want actually. I'm going to put some adhesive on there. And lovely. All right, so the last piece that we're going to add as far as the paper is concerned is with our stamped image. You can see I've already stamped this one from the Botanical Layers. Let me get the stamp set here. It's right here, and this is the one that I've used today. It's just beautiful, and I'm going to put it on a piece of scrap. I'm going to use a Misty Moonlight ink, which will go just beautifully with this. You can use black or any other color you want with whatever stamp set you have. It just depends on what you have handy. And now that has been inked. So I'm going to use it's about 3 inches, Deckled circle die, and I'm going to cut out this circle. Bringing in my cut and emboss machine, I'm going to make my sandwich of cutting, which is the plate that is numbered 1, and then one of the plates that is numbered 2, which you can't see very well there. Then my stamped image with the die on top, and lastly covered with another plate that is a 2. So I'm going to make it so it is a C and putting the bottom one and the top two at the same distance and having the middle two in a bit. So it is a C shape. See that C shape on there? There we go. Now I'm going to take that out. And there is our stamped image, ready to go. Lifting this up with some dimensionals. And the last thing I'm going to stamp is my sentiment. Also from the Botanical layers, it has a thinking of you. And that's what I'm going to put on here. Inking it up. It turned out very nicely. And then for an embellishment, I used these Ombre matte decorative dots. And almost all the blues go very well. So you can use any of them you want. I'll pick up these tiny ones with my finger. And I think this one will go right here. That was it. So once you have the things all cut, you can see how quickly and easily this card comes together using whatever stamps you have. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very glad you were here today. And I hope that you enjoyed yourself and learned something with this very simple card. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So if you decide to purchase any of these items through my online store, I really appreciate your support of my small business. Please be sure you give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you aren't already a subscriber. That also helps grow my small business and I appreciate your support. I hope you have an inky day. Bye.